Hey everyone, it's McKay, and today it's Scrumptious Saturday, and we're going to talk about snacks. If you're going to a Super Bowl party, or you're going to any other party where you're going to be amongst friends and you're supposed to bring a snack, you know, you don't want to just sit there with your celery stick and your bottled water. You actually want to have something, because the more you sit and look at other people eat and deprive yourself, the more you're going to want to have something that you probably shouldn't have for your weight loss. So we're going to talk about different recipes that you can make, and I'm going to take you down to the left-handed kitchen in just a little bit, and we're going to take a look at it. But before we go, I'd like to talk about some easy things that you can take to any meeting and is going to be, you know, really satisfying. Now, if you're sitting down for a movie or whatever, you can bring your nacho chips and all, but they're so laden with fat and sodium, and it's not really good. I'm going to suggest this. When you go to the grocery store, you're going to see Skinny Pop, and that's good, or this one, Boom Chicka Pop. They're very similar. They're both 35 calories per cup, which is a lot lower than most other snacks that you could get. They are natural, and they have sea salt in them, so they really have a great taste to them. Boom Chicka Pop is my favorite. But Skinny Pop, if you don't have Boom Chicka Pop, Skinny Pop is very good too. And again, if it's like Doritos, nacho cheese, or this is much healthier of a choice. I know we always think of diets as vegetable sticks, and you know, might be like, I really don't want to. But really, I have entertained enough to know that people get tired of the munchies, and in today's day and age, people are much more aware of what they're eating, and so veggies really are going much faster, so don't be afraid to bring them. And that sour cream, mix in a little bit of dill, or get a low-fat ranch dressing. It would be great for dipping. But even without dipping, veggies are the way to go. I remember a meeting that I had gone to. It was a weekly meeting, and everybody took turns bringing the snacks, and we often had Twizzlers or Hershey's Kisses or Pepperidge Farm Goldfish crackers, pretzel sticks. We had so much junk all over the table, and I remember I was paired up with somebody else to bring things, and they brought stuff, and I just did not have the time, and I ran to the store and grabbed the first thing I could see and brought it. And what it was clementines. And people were like, what? Where's our Twizzlers? Where's our Goldfish crackers? And once I got over the, you know, the surprise that they weren't going to be eating chocolate, and after that we actually brought clementines to most of our meetings because they went over so well. They're so easy to peel. People like them. People are really more into clementines than you might imagine, so put a bowl of these at your next gathering, and you'll be surprised how many times that people will go for them. Before I take you down to the left-handed kitchen, I just want to let you know that I did film the preparation of these snacks, but it was on a different camera, and it won't let me transfer to my computer, so you're not going to be seeing the actual making of the snacks. You'll just see the snacks made, and I'll explain how I did it. And following that, you will see the recipes online. Okay? So, let's go. Okay, here are the three recipes that I'm going to talk about. There's a homemade salsa, a jalapeno poppers recipe, and a cinnamon wontons. I think you're going to love all of them. All of them are easy to make, and they are healthy for your diet. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is the salsa. That's a fresh salsa that is so very simple to make, with tomatoes, onions, peppers, jalapenos, a little bit of garlic powder, and salt and pepper to taste. but it's fresh. It's made very quickly by just chopping it up, putting it in a food processor or a chopper, and making it very quickly. Now I can bring this into the picture, and this is a brand of salsa. It could be any brand. That's just the brand I picked up at the store, and that cost me about $3.50, $4 a jar. It was probably made a couple months ago and packaged and shipped, and who knows what's in it. I mean, honestly, who knows what's in this salsa with all the preservatives that they have to put in. This, you know exactly what's in it. You know how fresh it is. It's brand new, fresh, brand new vegetables that you picked up at the market. It's so fast. It goes 1, 2, 3, and you've got a whole thing of salsa. You could also put in some fruit like mangoes and different vegetables. You could put a little bit more pepper, a little bit more cilantro, a little less onion, whatever you want. This is made to order, and I think you're going to like it much better. This, oh, forget it. That's really bad. Go with this salsa. By the way, for Weight Watchers, it is a 0. Okay, these are the cinnamon wontons, and I've got to tell you, these are my instant favorite. They are so fast to make. If you found out that you were going to a party, you could make these up before you left and be there in an hour. They're so good. This is how you make them. You take wonton wrappers, and you can find wonton wrappers in the produce department, usually in the refrigerated area of the produce department. You cut them in half, because they come in squares, but now you cut them into triangles, and then you put them on a well-sprayed cooking sheet, and the spray would be a butter-flavored non-stick cooking spray. Then after you do that, you spray them on top as well with the same butter-flavored non-stick cooking spray, and that's going to help reduce the calories, because the calories should have been, in the regular recipe, melted butter that you would slather on them, and you don't want to do that. So you're spraying butter-flavored non-stick cooking spray on top, and then sprinkling them with sugar and cinnamon. And I'll tell you, oh my goodness. Anyways, you put them in the oven at 350, and you put them in there only for about 3 to 4 minutes. You don't want them to burn. And here, I'm going to take one real quick. These are so good. Really, they are. And at your party, of course, everybody's going to want to have something that is sweet, and these would do it just well. Because you have taken out the butter and just put the butter-flavored cooking spray, you're cutting down the calories immensely. And people will love this, they'll want your recipe. So try this one. Okay, my last recipe is for jalapeno poppers. This is actually a Weight Watchers recipe, which might surprise some of you, but it's very, very good. If you like hot and spicy, oh my gosh, you're going to love this one. It's filled with a cream cheese, mayonnaise, sharp cheddar mixture, and all of those are low-fat or fat-free. You put them inside of hollowed out jalapenos, and then you dip that in egg whites, you know, like liquid egg whites, and roll them into crushed cornflakes. And when you have these, they are so delicious. They really are. I definitely need to try these along with a big glass of pop. If you like hot and spicy, you will love these. On the Weight Watcher website, these rate a 4.5 out of 5 stars by over 400 reviewers. These are a favorite. Okay, so there's our whole set of ideas that you can bring to a healthy Super Bowl party or any party that you might be having. Of course, people will be bringing things like buffalo wings and pulled pork or chili and Doritos. But when you have something like this as your foundation, you know that you're going to have a lot of things that you can choose that will be healthy and you will not be ruining your diet. Okay, here come the recipes. I hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.